This is Henry Frederick of Headline Surfing. We're here with Volusia County Council at-large incumbent Joyce Cusack of DeLand, who I may add is a New Smyrna Beach native. Mr. Cusack or Joyce, what would you prefer?
Joyce is fine.
Okay. You're up for re-election.
I'm up for re-election.
It's your second and final term, 4 years on the county council.
That is absolutely correct.
Now, you have a distinguished past on the in the State House.
Yes.
8 years?
8 years in the State House.
2-year terms.
2 4-year
Right.
terms.
And you rose to some big shot title, like second in command.
Yeah, second in command, which is really the workaholic that
But it came with a fancy title. What was that?
It's leader pro tempore.
Oh, yeah, that is a fancy title. It sounds a little more distinguished than at-large councilwoman.
It's very, very honorable to be selected as the leader pro tempore. That means that you're second in command in your caucus. And as a Democrat, I was second in command.
Who was the
Dan Gelber.
Oh, yes. What's the biggest difference between serving in the state legislature and serving here in the county council? Do you feel more at home with the citizens? You have more interaction as opposed to being up in Tallahassee for stretches?
I think that it's much more effective for me to be at home, simply because I can talk with my neighbors when I go to the supermarket. If I'm at the filling station, I see them. If they want to reach me, they call me on my home number that I answer. And we make major decisions at the county level. And it's done in a business way, and you miss the partisan politics that is involved when you're on the county level. That's how it used to be.
Right.
This past 2 years have not been that way. It's been very...
Well, we'll get to that in the next segment. I want to ask you this. You first ran for county council in 2010?
Yes, 2010.
And you were up against Margie Paget.
I was up against Margie Paget.
Volusia Tax Reform,
Yes.
who, by the way, Headline Surfer endorsed.
All right.
We didn't know you as well back then as we do now.
That's right.
And, of course, we're a
She
big
was a very
fan.
nice
Big fan of Margie Paget and her initiatives.
Very well, and she was very honorable as far as our debates and discussions. I respect her highly.
Yeah, I mean, she ran a good, clean campaign
Very
with you.
clean.
Let's
She was very clean in her campaign.
we'll get to the next segment in a moment.